I want to make these videos showing you guys that it is possible for you to make YouTube videos without needing all the fanciest equipment. How's it going? I hope you're having a super awesome day. Today's super exciting because I want to show you guys my filming setup. I'm gonna be showing you guys two different filming setups that I have. One of them is for the PS4, and then I also have my newer setup, which is on my computer. I just recently got my computer. I finally have my whole setup going. I'm finally starting to record videos using that setup, and so I wanted to give you guys a bit of an update. If you guys saw my last video on this, you'll know that it just showed my PS4 setup because I didn't have my computer set up yet, but you can go check that video out if you haven't seen it yet. It kind of briefly shows. I think this video is going to be a bit more organized about it because last video was very like impromptu kind of vlog style. This one I'm trying to do a little bit more organized, if that makes sense. So the first one we're going to take a look at is the PS4 setup. With this one, I always do a green screen. The green screen that I use is a fitted sheet. It was $6. I got it at a store called Giant Tiger, which is like a Canadian cheaper version of Walmart, kinda. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It was a $6 fitted sheet. I throw it on top of the mattress and I flip the mattress up so it keeps the green screen super tight and flat so that when you're putting the light on it, it's not creating any shadows or things like that that could really mess up the green screen. So to light up the green screen, I just use lamps that I found around the house. For example, this lamp. And also this little clip-on lamp, which works super well because you can kind of move it around. Both of them work quite well because you can move them around and decide where you want them to point, which allows you to set it up to really brighten up the entire mattress or green screen. And then I have my tripod with my camera on top. The camera that I have is a Canon PowerShot G7X Mark II. So it is a bit of a more expensive camera, but you don't have to use a camera like this. You can use a webcam, you can use your phone. It doesn't have to be super top quality camera. I want to make these videos showing you guys that it is possible for you to make YouTube videos without needing all the fanciest equipment. I'm using a $6 sheet, so you know, you guys can do it. So yeah, the rest of my setup, I have my tripod, which is just a cheap tripod. It's broken, it's kind of falling apart. I have my mic, which is the Logitech AT2020. It's a bit of an older mic, but it is on the more expensive side of things because it does need an interface. I don't know exact prices. First of all, I'm Canadian, so the prices for other countries are going to be different. All I'm saying is the mic is a bit more expensive. You don't need a mic to be this expensive. The reason that I have this mic is because I was doing audiobooks and that I just needed a really good mic for that. So I was lucky enough to have that mic, but there are other options available. If you want, I can give a list of other options in the description below. But if you want to know which mic I'm using, it is that one. There is the option to get this mic in a USB format as well, so you don't actually need the interface. So that's also something to look into. As you can see, I also have a pop filter, which is broken, on there as well. And for lighting, I have my ring light. This is something I got on Amazon a little while ago. I don't know exactly what the price was, but I'll leave a picture on the screen for you guys so you can kind of see approximately what you're looking at. But again, there's other ways to light your videos. You can use sunlight. There's other types of lighting that you can buy. Sometimes you can just get the really high lumen light bulbs and put them in just a couple lamps around the house and use that instead. I have done that in the past. Working with what you got is super important. So that is my PS4 setup. I do all the gameplay footage, obviously recorded on the PS4. Then I have my face cam and then I have my mic. So that's kind of that setup. For my other setup, which is now my desktop setup, this is what it looks like. I have two monitors, both hand-me-downs from family members. I have to give a quick shout out to Daniel, who is the one who gave me my main monitor, which is I'm just so thankful and I'm so grateful, and I just really appreciate you, Daniel, for giving me this monitor. And then I do have this other monitor here. I'm actually just borrowing it from Neil's parents, so that one is kind of just a temporary one that I'm using for a little while. And then I have either my camera setup, which is sitting behind the monitors on the tripod, or I have my Logitech webcam, which is what I use for streaming mostly. I may use it for videos in the future, but the camera that I usually use is a bit higher quality, so I'd rather use that. But this Logitech camera is really, really amazing. I definitely recommend it. I really enjoy it. It's super easy to use. Moving on to the most exciting part, which is my new computer. This is the Dell G5 gaming desktop computer. I basically custom made this myself on the website, picking all of the features that I wanted to make it the optimal computer for my needs. So I think that's super cool that you can kind of build the PC yourself with the components that you want, but then someone else makes it and they send it to you. So super, super awesome in that sense. And then also with Dell, you have the option of financing. So you can pay monthly. It just really allows more people to be able to afford a computer, because if you had to pay for the whole thing out front, it can get extremely pricey. So I definitely recommend this as an option if you are on more of a budget and you want to be able to pay it off on a monthly basis. I don't know exactly all of the specifications of this computer. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to insert a picture and give you guys the information of all of the specs on my computer, as well as providing you guys with the links to all of these products in the description below. So make sure you go check that out if you're interested. The keyboard and mouse that I'm using is just the keyboard and mouse that came with the computer. I have like an old pair of speakers that I use. I have my headset that is like a Bluetooth headset, so I use that for when I obviously need to block out the sound and just hear it myself instead of it being, you know, in the video, if that makes sense. And then I have my ring light that I use in my other setup. I also use in this setup, but I just place it behind my desk. My mic, same thing. I set it up, except I use a different stand for it. So the stand that I'm using for this one is more of like a flexible one. You attach it to a desk, although it doesn't fit on this desk, so I have to attach it to this small TV table instead. But I use that for the desk as it's a little bit easier, and then I use the stand-up one for my other setup. For me to be able to record my gameplay, or if I'm doing a React video and I want to record what is going on my desktop, I use a program called Streamlabs. It's super, super easy to use. I'm not going to go into all of the details about it in this video, but if you guys want me to make a video about that, definitely comment down below and I'll make a video if you guys are interested in that. But yeah, I really recommend Streamlabs. I use it for streaming as well as just recording my desktop. It's really, really awesome because you can set it up so it captures your mic and the gameplay, or you can have it separate. For me, I do it separate because I like to play around with the audio levels with my mic and my desktop in post-production. So at that point, I'll go in and I'll actually record my audio in Audacity. I also have a way that I edit my audio to sound the way that all of my videos sound, basically. And so I can also make a video on that where I kind of just go through all the settings and the effects and things like that that I add to my audio files. If you guys are interested in that, also please let me know down below, because it's super, super easy and it would be a super quick video for me to show you guys. So if you guys are interested in that, please let me know down below. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much my entire setup. If you have any questions at all about it, let me know down below. Also, if you guys are starting a YouTube channel and this video is helping you at all, please let me know down below. I'd love to check out your channels. If you want any tips or advice, or you have suggestions for future videos, let me know down below. If this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up. If you're looking for more content like this, or even some Let's Play type videos, please hit that subscribe button, hit the bell so you don't miss any future videos. All right, guys, see you in the next one.